Look, I get it. The title of the video says draw with me, but here is some chick introing the video by making a bouquet. To be fair, I've never assembled a bouquet before and I was kind of excited, so I wanted to document the process. Also, I'm obsessed with my cat, so here's him being adorable. To be quite honest, if you remember the video I made a few months ago, yeah, the really sad one that I can't even watch without sobbing. So turns out I actually messed up one of them and I have to fix it. Everybody makes mistakes. Everybody has those days. Yeah, so I messed up one of the flowers originally and I have to redo it. I don't know why it's taken me so long to get to it though. To be quite honest, grieving didn't necessarily go the way I thought it would. I was kind of like tracking where I was in the stages of grief, and I feel like I hit every single stage and then I'd go back, hit some different ones, change it up, go 2, 2, 7, 7, 1, 1, 4, you know. I just hit every stage of grief, but now I feel like I've circled back to 1, denial. And it's almost as if denial is my constant state, and then I quickly go through a random state of depression only to end at acceptance again. And here's what it looks like, okay? I'm doing nothing, I'm minding my business, nothing wrong has ever happened in my entire life. Oh, something reminds me of Grandpa. So sad, so sad. I can't believe he's dead. Oh. And then it's over. Honestly, I don't know if any of this makes sense. If you recently lost someone who raised you, let me know how it is. Anyways, this is a draw with me video, so let's do that. Another draw with me, because I have no ideas. Today we are playing with multiple different mediums, from stickers to stencils, because I'm tired of drawing, tired of using my brain to do all the work. I want to use my hands, you know, and my feelings. You know, I want to use the vibes to make stuff this time. Yeah, so all I really draw now are people, because that's all I've been practicing and I've been really enjoying it. So, and I can see my improvement, which is really exciting. But now it's time to talk about the fun stuff, which is not only interesting, but also fun. Also a good time, and is interesting. Okay, honestly, I'm stalling. Okay, so you know how before I said that I think of random topics I can talk about in narrations and I write it down? Yeah. That list has gotten so thick since the last time I mentioned it, because your girl's just been going through it, y'all. And when she goes through it, that list gets thick. Anyways, my first point says that I get too caught up in the softness of drawings. People have edges, so why am I so scared to add them? Well, folks, and this is verbatim what I wrote down. Well, folks, it all stems back to my childhood, LMAO. Essentially, I have a lot of issues putting edges on people. Essentially, I have a lot of issues edging people. And I wonder what that is, because people have angles and they're not all soft. Like, if you look at someone's face, there are hard lines here and there. But what was I thinking with the childhood part? Like, was that just a joke? Did I actually think I was gonna, like, delve into my childhood? Like, what baggage have you guys been unpacking lately? Because I've been really unloading my racial trauma from being a child. Last week I really looked in parental trauma, and I'm thinking about penciling in sexual trauma for next week. Like, for real, I really think I am some kind of vulnerable open book, but then when it comes down to it, I get so scared. Because vulnerability is very scary. It's scary to show the true you to others. And that's why we avoid it. Yeah, so obviously I'm not ready to get super vulnerable about that type of stuff yet. But that does lead me into my next point about how vulnerability is the reason why people and creatives are able to succeed. Specifically, I noticed in music, if someone is very vulnerable with their voice and are super emotional, we tend to gravitate towards them as an artist, versus someone who doesn't necessarily have that in their voice, but they're vulnerable with their songwriting. And I think it's when people have that combination of both where they succeed the most. I mean, think about it, even songs that are super vulgar, like WAP by Cardi B, like that is so sexually open and fluid, and not a lot of people can do things like that. Like, that is a very vulnerable thing to sing about. And it's when people open up their hearts, when they're singing, when they're writing about their lives and speak their truth, that's when people really just like love it and they latch on to what you're doing. And I don't know, realizing that has changed how I feel. Hello?
How do you know what's here?
I can sense you.
It's cool.
Your presence. Really? I kind of hate it.
Why?
I don't know. Anyways, back to why vulnerability has changed my outlook on everything in my creative life. I just noticed how everything needed that. When you're an actor, a director, a painter, an illustrator, you need that vulnerability to get the best outcome. And this is a lesson that has been hard to implement. Like, I honestly don't even know how to do it yet, but hopefully when I get my foundational skills fine-tuned, that I'll be able to explore that more. For the time being, we are here for vibes only. For vibes only. Speaking of vibes, I recently got my eyes checked, and the lady who helped me check in flamed my ass, bro. Like, totally just like annihilated me. She lit my shit up, dude. But she did it nicely. That's what really messed me up. She did it nicely. So I don't have health insurance. I don't have eye insurance. I don't have any of that. So I was paying everything out of pocket. I did my research. I found out that Target Optical is an affordable way to get your eyes checked. Cool. I need new glasses. My eyes have gotten worse. Your girl needs an upgrade. And she was so persistent that I buy glasses from them, which makes sense. That's probably how they get most of their profit. But without saying anything about what I was planning on doing, she like kind of already knew that I was going to buy online, which cuts the price down significantly because you're buying it straight from the manufacturer as opposed to the middleman, which is them. And I normally do this with glasses because I found that even when I had insurance, glasses were still like way too expensive. Like, seriously, it'll go from being like $150 for one pair of glasses to quite literally $30 for one pair of glasses. So needless to say, I was not going to buy from them, and I think she knew this. I'm going to assume that this is a common occurrence for them, and that's why these manufacturing businesses are doing so well. But like in the nicest way, she's like, oh, well, your right eye is higher than your left, and your ears are unbalanced, and your glasses are way too big for your face, and they're drowning you out. You don't want to hide behind your glasses, right? And let me tell you, I was speechless. She took the words right out of my mouth. But you know what? I took her criticisms. I ordered my glasses online for a much cheaper price, and I think they look great on me. Quick commercial break to show how I took her advice and got smaller glasses. And because of this advice, I got glasses that I feel more confident in. Thank you, lady, for bullying me. Bullying works, kids. This second commercial is me wanting to share my experience with you. I had a day where I did things and I went outside and breathed air. And outside air is different because it comes from trees and it doesn't come from the CO2 that you had breathed 5 minutes before. and it was nice. It was really nice. Very relaxing. Had a good time. Just goofing around, you know? And all around, the day was a success. I didn't look at a screen a lot, and I tuned out anxiety. But then soon after, I ate shit while playing with Arnie. And I thought I broke a bone, but then it didn't hurt that bad, so I figured I didn't break a bone, but now I have these bruises. So thanks, Arnie. So I didn't like the way this pose turned out. And the context is I created this pose in this digital piece without a reference. And I was super proud of myself. I was so hype. I was like, yes, I'm getting better at drawing people. Don't even need a reference, bro. Let's just say it was all hubris. Absolute hubris. The thought that I could draw another person successfully without a reference. Hubris. All right. For the rest of the video, we're just gonna vibe out and watch me draw. Yeah, so to those who just like no narration, this is for you. I mean, my channel might not be the best for you because I literally never shut up. I'm always talking. But I hope you enjoyed this part. And just know I'm always thinking of you and I care about you. If you have any recommendations on videos you want to see, let me know because your girl needs help. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you did, give it a thumbs up and subscribe because I post videos more than just this one time.